Intro. Oh, you can hear me now. Okay, perfect. I'm Josh. I'm from Vercel. I'm on the AI SDK team, and we're not talking about Vercel that much today, so don't worry. We're going to talk about how to build agents and what the AI SDK is. So today on the agenda, we have what we're going to do, why, and what, and whoa, you'll see. So for the plan today, we'll kick off with a short overview of LLMs and how we can use them in the AI SDK. I'll try to go quickly as possible, so then we have the last 5 minutes of the Q&A. You can run over, punch me, ask me questions, I don't mind. Just not too hard. I have to go home tomorrow. But let me tell you the story of the AI SDK, because before we go to AI SDK, I have to tell you the story of V0, because V0 uses the AI SDK, and you guys might know what V0 is. Actually, show of hands if you know what V0 or the AI SDK is. Oh, I can't see, bro. Okay. So, we built the V0 over a year now. If you haven't heard of it, we would, which would surprise me, honestly. It's incredible. It allows you to use a prompt and instantly create a website in Next.js. We also support loads of other stuff like Svelte, Nuxt, and I think Vue as well. In V0, we faced a lot of challenges. We realized it's very hard to use AI today. For example, the nascent tooling ecosystem, sorry. These challenges were really associated with it. Primarily, it was to interact with models via the model library. But it's very hard. You would have a different script for each model, so we made the AI SDK. We made it so you can change a single line of code and change whatever model you want to use. Provider lock-in. So every provider had its different own script. They had different methods, different naming. Python first. And then no UI solution. Now, we can tell you and continue with the story of the AI SDK. We built the TypeScript toolkit for building AI applications. So the AI SDK is like an ORM for LLMs. If you know SQL, you know Drizzle. If you know English, you know AI. How can you call an LLM in English? If you know English, you should be able to. Generate text. You can use a model. And then you can have the prompt. When is the code.talks event? And then this is this. As you can see, it doesn't have the power of knowing when the event is, which is quite troublesome. So what we do is we change out the model for perplexity. And as you know, this model has web search capability, and it's a search engine. And then you can see the event is on the 5th and 6th of November, which is perfect. 6th of today, I think. We have generate text and stream text. This is half of what we have in the AI SDK. Actually, a bit less than half, but we also have generate object, and we have streaming objects. These are structured outputs. And as you can see, it's the same prompt, and we're just asking for the same date, but we're asking perplexity again. And as you can see, the prompt received is the same. But then we're like, give me JSON, please. Let's hope it works. Wait, actually, let me show you guys again. It's so slow. Every model's so slow. Yeah, it didn't work. We tried. But there's a solution, I hope. Let me try again. Nope. Okay. But genuinely, there is actually a solution. Maybe, okay, it didn't work. But let me show you the actual solution. There's a better way. So as you can see, we currently have this. It's not the best. We're just asking for JSON format again and again and again and again. But what we can change it to is stream object. And we can set the schema to have name and dates. And then hopefully it should work. Fantastic. Okay, actually worked. But we have text generation, we have object generation. But we're missing something. We give the input of a prompt to the LLM, and we get output as text, or structured outputs, as you see the JSON that finally worked. What about interacting with the outside world? Text generation, object generation, but then we have tools. Tools are amazing. You can use the weather tool, you can use anything, to be honest. Tools give LLMs the ability to perform actions. And that means weather. What's the weather in SF? And it doesn't have access because it doesn't have a tool. But once we give it a tool, it will be able to see everything. We give it a list of tools, it makes a tool call, and it outputs the text. It has the knowledge and base of everything it needs to know. Great, it has the tool now. But it hasn't answered our question. Enter the while loop. Here you go. So we give it the list of tools, it makes the tool call, it gets it in its input, and then we've built an agent. And I did this way too fast, so message me on X. But if you have questions, ask them now.